In this video, I'm going to show you how to trim and smooth leather hard clay. It might have taken you either 1 day or 2 days to build the cup, so this may be day 2 or day 3, depending on your pace. Here I have a wooden tool and also something called a metal rib. And as you can see, the metal rib has a smooth side, and so does the wooden tool. With the metal rib, you can take it and you can scrape, as shown here. Same with the wooden tool. As you can see, I'm using the flat, straight edge of the wooden tool. The one thing with the wooden tool is that it's a little firmer than the metal rib, so it could take off larger chunks. Be sure to support the inside of the cup with your hand while you are trimming off or shaving off clay. And you can take that and pull up, and you also could take the metal rib and go sideways. So you can see the metal rib is bendable, so you can take it and curve it at an angle. I like using the wooden tool because it takes off more chunks. Be sure to go all the way around the cup, and also instead of just taking your tool and shaving off clay bits just in one direction, go up multiple directions. So go from the bottom up, go horizontal, go at an angle so that you could conceal lines that could develop. Next, you're going to bevel and smooth the bottom edge. I'm taking a wooden tool here and I'm just reducing down the edges on the side. This is so that when you place it on the desk or a table or something like that, it doesn't damage it. And then on the top, you want to use an X-Acto knife to make it straight. If the top is already straight, you don't need to use an X-Acto knife to cut off anything. You might want to measure with the ruler from the bottom up to make it exact, or you can eyeball it like what I'm doing here. And I'm just going to take off a little bit at a time. You do have to check out these X-Acto knives with me if you need to use one. Okay, now that I have it nice and straight, I do want the edge to be smooth. So I'm going to take a trimming tool and round out the edges of the lip. Now, just take off small amounts at a time, because you can't go back if you take off a huge chunk. So as you see here, I'm just going really nice and slow, taking off small bits at a time on the outside right there. And I'm then taking my finger and just smoothing it out. And now I'm going to do the inside portion. Remember, just take off a little bit at a time. And you're going to see little shavings fall into the cup there. Don't worry about that portion, just keep on trimming. And once I'm finished with this portion, I'm going to then get a dry brush, and I'm going to brush out all the little trimmings on the inside there. Okay. And the next step is to get a slightly wet brush and smooth out the inside. Remember, don't drench the brush. Just have a lightly wet brush and brush the inside corners on the inside to smooth it out, and then also the lip as well. Okay, and there you have it. And be sure to carve your name, period, and date on the bottom side, because everybody's cup is going to look similar and you don't want to lose your cup. All right, then go ahead and put it on the drying greenware rack, and then we'll fire it once it's bone dry.